In this video we'll go over some of history's legends of witches and vampires, creatures that has long fascinated people around the world. One of the most well-known witch trials in history is the Salem Witch Trials, which took place in Massachusetts in 1692. During this time, many women were accused of being witches and were executed for practicing witchcraft. The hysteria and fear surrounding witches during this period have captivated the minds of historians and storytellers for centuries. Another figure surrounded by myths and legends is Vlad the Impaler, also known as Vlad Dracula. Vlad was a ruler of Wallachia in the 15th century and was infamous for his cruelty and brutality. He gained the nickname, the Impaler, for his preferred method of executing his enemies by impaling them on spikes. Vlad's ruthless reputation inspired the creation of the iconic vampire character Dracula by Bram Stoker in his 1897 novel. Legends of vampires have been passed down through folklore for centuries, with beliefs in blood-sucking creatures existing in many cultures around the world. Vampires are often depicted as immortal beings who feed on the blood of the living to sustain themselves. These creatures have been the subject of countless books, movies, and TV shows, with the mythology continuing to capture the imaginations of audiences. Don't forget to subscribe and like.
Join us to uncover the stories behind the Salem Witches and Vlad the Impaler, the real-life Dracula. Discover how you can embark on your own monster-hunting adventure.
Learn about the Salem Witch Trials and the truth behind it. In the late 1600s, Massachusetts was rocked by the infamous Salem Witch Trials, an event that saw hundreds of people accused and convicted of witchcraft. This tragedy lasted for over a year, making it one of history's most notorious cases. The trials resulted in the execution of 20 people, mostly women, who were convicted of practicing witchcraft. The trials were a product of a combination of factors, including religious beliefs, social and economic tensions, and political power struggles. Bridget Bishop was the first person to be tried and executed in the Salem Witch Trials. She was accused of practicing witchcraft and was brought to trial in June 1692. Bishop was found guilty and was hanged on June 10, 1692. Shockwaves spread throughout Salem Village, now Danvers, Massachusetts, when it was alleged that a group of young girls were bewitched by several local women. Accusations of witchcraft were made, and the situation quickly escalated. As the rumors ran rampant, people started to believe there was an incredibly worrying scheme of witches around the area. It created a sense of awe and disbelief among those in the neighborhood. Incredible as it may seem, local magistrates and judges based their trials on spectral evidence, i.e., witness accounts of seeing the accused person's spirit engaging in witchcraft. The Salem Witch Trials have been the subject of much research and speculation over the years. Many scholars believe that the trials were a product of a combination of factors, including religious hysteria, political tensions, and accusations based on personal grudges and jealousies. Some have also suggested that the trials may have been influenced by a fungus that grows on rye, which can cause hallucinations and may have affected some people in the community. In recent years, efforts have been made to uncover the truth behind the Salem Witch Trials, and to understand the social and cultural factors that contributed to the events. Scholars have re-examined the evidence and questioned the validity of the spectral evidence that was used in the trials. They have also looked at the role of gender, class, and power in the accusations and convictions. One of the most significant efforts to uncover the truth behind the Salem Witch Trials was the establishment of the Salem Witch Trials Memorial in 1992. The memorial includes a series of stone benches that commemorate each of the 20 people who were executed, as well as a wall that bears their names. The memorial serves as a reminder of the tragic events that took place in Salem, and as a tribute to the innocent victims who lost their lives. The Salem Witch Trials will forever remain an ominous yet noteworthy part of American history. Its legacy serves as a solemn reminder of the dire consequences of mass paranoia, narrow-mindedness and oppressive use of power. The trials have been a source of much debate, particularly about justice and how it is achieved. What evidence should be taken into account in keeping individual rights and freedoms intact? It has caused quite a stir in the judicial system. By continuing to investigate and uncover the truth behind the Salem Witch Trials, We can learn important lessons about our past and work towards creating a more just and equitable society in the future. The trial of Rebecca Nurse. Rebecca Nurse was a 71-year-old woman and a respected member of the community and was accused of practicing witchcraft in 1692. Despite her reputation, Nurse was found guilty and was sentenced to death. However, her conviction was later overturned, and she was released from prison. The reprieve was short-lived, and Nurse was accused once again and was hanged on July 19, 1692. Exploring what led to the Salem Witch Trials and how it became a part of American history. The Salem Witch Trials of 1692 to 1693 have become an iconic part of American history. It is a story of mass hysteria and paranoia that led to the wrongful execution of 20 innocent people accused of witchcraft. This event has been studied for centuries, and its legacy has had a lasting impact on our society. In this video, we will explore what led to the Salem Witch Trials and how it became a part of American history. 1918 Christian scientist accused another Christian scientist of harming her through mental powers. In 1918, a Christian scientist woman named Leona Welch accused another Christian scientist, named Christiana Tilton, of harming her through mental powers. Welch claimed that Tilton had used her mental powers to cause her to become ill and suffer physical pain. Welch believed that Tilton's actions were a violation of the teachings of Christian Science, which emphasized the power of positive thinking and prayer to bring about healing and health. The case became known as the Christian Science poisoning case and was widely covered by the media at the time. It sparked a debate within the Christian Science community about the use of mental powers and whether they could be used for harm. The case went to trial in Salem, Massachusetts, and Tilton was ultimately acquitted of all charges. The case had a lasting impact on the Christian Science community, leading to a greater emphasis on the ethical use of mental powers and the importance of adhering to the principles of Christian Science teachings. The Christian Science poisoning case remains a significant case study to this day, shining a light on the complexities of religion, legal proceedings and potential risks when using mental powers for ill intent. It has also highlighted some of the controversies that arise within religious communities. The case also highlighted the need for individuals to be responsible and mindful of their actions when using their beliefs to influence others. The case also brought attention to the wider issue of mental and emotional harm, and the role that belief systems can play in exacerbating or even causing harm. It raised questions about the limits of religious freedom and the responsibility of individuals to ensure that their beliefs and practices do not infringe on the rights of others. The Christian Science poisoning case remains a fascinating and complex case study that continues to be studied and debated in the fields of religion, law, and ethics. It serves as a reminder of the importance of critical thinking, cultural sensitivity, and ethical responsibility when engaging with religious beliefs and practices. The unsolved mysteries behind the witches of Salem. What really happened? The Salem Witch Trials have been a source of fascination and mystery for centuries. While much of the evidence has been lost, the events that took place in 1692 are still shrouded in mystery. What really happened when the townspeople accused innocent women of witchcraft? Was it a case of mass hysteria, or something more sinister? In this article, we will explore some of the unsolved mysteries behind the witches of Salem and uncover what really happened during this dark chapter in American history. What clues are historians unraveling about the Salem Witch Trials? Historians have been unraveling a number of clues about the Salem Witch Trials in recent years. One of the most important has been the re-examination of the primary sources from the time, such as court records, diaries, and letters. By analyzing these documents, historians have been able to gain a greater understanding of the social and cultural context in which the trials took place, as well as the motivations behind the accusations. Another important clue has been the use of modern forensic techniques to examine the physical evidence from the trials. Please subscribe to get notice of new videos. Thank you. For example, in 2016, researchers used DNA analysis to identify the remains of one of the accused witches, Rebecca Nurse, who was executed in 1692. This discovery not only provided new insights into the lives of the accused, but also highlighted the brutality of the executions. Finally, historians have been examining the broader cultural and political context in which the trials took place. For example, they have looked at the role of Puritanism in shaping attitudes towards witchcraft, as well as the political tensions that existed in the Massachusetts Bay Colony at the time. By examining these larger historical forces, historians have been able to gain a more nuanced understanding of the Salem witch trials and their significance. These clues are helping historians to unravel the complex web of factors that led to the trials, and to gain a better understanding of their lasting impact on American history and culture. Historians' role in making sense out of the evidence surrounding the Salem witch trials. The Salem witch trials remain one of the most mysterious and controversial events in American history. Historians have spent centuries trying to make sense of the evidence surrounding this dark period in our nation's past. By examining primary sources, researching accounts from those involved, and piecing together a narrative from the available evidence, historians have been able to gain a better understanding of what actually happened during the Salem witch trials. This article will explore the role that historians play in making sense out of this mysterious event, and discuss how their work has helped us gain a better understanding of what happened during this time. How technology is helping historians uncover new details about the Salem witch trials' ancient story. Historians have long been fascinated by the Salem witch trials, a dark and mysterious event that took place in colonial Massachusetts in 1692. Thanks to modern technology, researchers are now able to uncover new details about this ancient story. By using tools such as AI-driven data analysis and 3D scanning, historians are able to gain access to previously unreachable documents and artifacts related to the trials. This allows them to paint a more accurate picture of what happened during this period of history. Moreover, technology is also helping historians understand how the events of the Salem witch trials influenced subsequent generations, providing us with invaluable insight into our past. Uncovering the Witches of Salem mystery, how historians are shedding light on one of America's most infamous, the Salem witch trials. The Salem witch trials of 1692 are undoubtedly one of the most talked about events in American history. For centuries, historians have been perplexed by this harrowing chapter in our nation's story and have been trying to unlock its mysteries. Now, with the help of modern technology and research methods, historians are beginning to shed some light on this mysterious event. Through archival records, interviews with eyewitnesses and descendants of those involved in the trials, and archaeological digs that are uncovering artifacts from this time period, these scholars are finally starting to unravel some of the secrets surrounding the Salem witch trials. Subscribe and you will receive notice of my latest videos. Vlad the Impaler, was he the real Dracula? Vlad III Dracula, the real-life inspiration for Bram Stoker's character. He was known for his cruelty and his tactics of impaling his enemies, which earned him the nickname Dracula, which means son of the dragon in Romanian. In the 15th century, he was son of the many rulers of Wallachia, a neighboring region of Transylvania. The story of Bran Castle, commonly known as Dracula's Castle, it's associated with the legend of Vlad the Impaler. The castle is associated with the legend of Vlad the Impaler, also known as Dracula, a brutal ruler who was notorious for impaling his enemies on stakes. The castle was built in the 14th century on a strategic hilltop, between two mountain ranges, with the purpose of protecting the border of Transylvania against Ottoman invaders. It was initially owned by the Teutonic Knights, who were German crusaders, and then passed into the hands of the Hungarian kings. Although there is no evidence that Vlad ever lived in Bran Castle, it is believed that he may have passed through the area during his campaigns against the Ottomans. The castle's association with the legend of Dracula began in the 19th century when Bram Stoker, an Irish writer, wrote his famous novel, Dracula, which was inspired by the stories he heard about the region. Bran Castle gained even more popularity as a tourist attraction in the 20th century, after it was declared a national monument of Romania, and opened to the public in 1956. Today, it is one of the most visited castles in Europe, with over 500,000 visitors each year. The castle's interior is decorated with medieval weapons and armor, as well as antique furniture and artwork, which provide a glimpse into the life of the castle's former occupants. Visitors can explore the castle's rooms and towers, including the secret passage, which is said to have been used by Vlad the Impaler. Despite the castle's association with Dracula, there is no evidence to suggest that he ever owned or lived in the castle. However, its connection to the legend has made it a popular destination for tourists interested in the history and mythology of the region. It's no surprise that Vlad the Impaler became famously known as Dracula, considering his father was a member of the Order of the Dragon. Needless to say, his reputation precedes him. The Order of the Dragon was established to protect Christianity from the Ottoman Empire. And it's none other than Dracula who derived his name from its Latin translation, Son of the Dragon, a nod to his father's belonging in this order. Bram Stoker, the author of Dracula, was inspired by the stories he heard about the region and its history. He may have come across references to Vlad the Impaler in his research, and was likely drawn to the stories of his cruelty and his association with the Order of the Dragon. In the novel, Stoker's character Dracula is depicted as a centuries-old vampire, who preys on humans, and has supernatural powers. While there is no direct connection between Vlad the Impaler and the fictional Dracula, Stoker's use of the name and the setting of the story in Transylvania has led to the association between the two. Over time, the legend of Dracula has become a popular cultural phenomenon, with numerous films, TV shows, and books featuring the character. Bran Castle's association with the legend has made it a popular tourist attraction, and the region has become known as the Land of Dracula. It is difficult to determine an exact number of people that Vlad the Impaler killed, as the historical records from his time are limited and often contradictory. However, it is widely believed that he was responsible for the deaths of tens of thousands of people, including his enemies, criminals, and even innocent civilians. Vlad was known for his brutal tactics, particularly his use of impalement, as a method of execution. Impalement involved inserting a large stake into a person's body and leaving them to die a slow and painful death. Vlad is said to have used this method frequently, and even had forests of impaled bodies erected as a warning to his enemies. In addition to impalement, Vlad was also known for other cruel methods of execution, such as boiling people alive, skinning them alive, and even feeding them to wild animals. He was also known to have ordered the execution of entire villages, and was rumored to have enjoyed watching the executions himself. It is important to note that while Vlad the Impaler is often depicted as a bloodthirsty monster, he was also seen as a hero by some in his time. He was known for his fierce defense of his homeland against the Ottoman Empire, and is credited with helping to protect Europe from Ottoman expansion. Yes, Vlad the Impaler was married and had at least 2 children. His first wife was a noblewoman named Knijna, whom he married in the mid-1450s. Very little is known about their marriage, but it is believed that they had at least 1 son together. After Knijna's death, Vlad remarried a woman named Ilona Szilágyi, who was the daughter of a Hungarian nobleman. They had 2 sons together, named Minia, and Vlad III Dracula. Vlad III, also known as Vlad the Devil or Vlad Dracula, would go on to become the most infamous member of the family, and the inspiration for the legend of Dracula. It is important to note that the details of Vlad's personal life are often obscured by the myths and legends that have grown up around him. While there is some historical evidence about his marriages and children, much of it is incomplete or contradictory, and the exact details of his personal life remain a subject of debate among historians. There is little information available about the personal lives of Vlad the Impaler's wives and children, so it is difficult to say with certainty whether they were cruel or not. However, it is worth noting that violence and cruelty were common during the time period in which Vlad lived, and that his reputation for brutality extended to his enemies as well as to those under his protection. It is also worth noting that Vlad's second wife, Ilona Szilágyi, was the daughter of a Hungarian nobleman, and may have been a political marriage rather than a love match. It is possible that the marriage was arranged for political reasons, and that Vlad and Ilona had little personal connection. Overall, while there is no evidence to suggest that Vlad's wives or children were themselves cruel or violent, it is difficult to say with certainty what their lives were like, given the limited historical record. As far as is known, there are no direct descendants of Vlad the Impaler who are alive today. It is worth noting that the historical record on Vlad's family is somewhat limited and fragmentary, so there may be some relatives of his who have not been identified or documented. However, it is generally believed that the line of succession ended with his immediate family, and that there are no surviving descendants who can claim direct lineage from him. That being said, Vlad the Impaler has had a lasting impact on popular culture and folklore, and his legacy continues to fascinate and inspire people around the world. Yes, Bran Castle, commonly known as Dracula's Castle, is open to the public and offers tours throughout the year. The castle is located in the town of Bran, which is about 30 kilometers southwest of the city of Brașov in central Romania. Visitors can explore the castle's rooms and exhibits, which include historical artifacts and displays about the castle's history and legends. The castle's interior is decorated in a medieval style, and includes elements such as suits of armor, antique furniture, and medieval weapons. Ran Castle is a popular tourist attraction and can get crowded during peak travel seasons, so it is recommended that visitors book their tickets and tours in advance. The castle is also located in a picturesque area of Romania, with opportunities for hiking and exploring the surrounding countryside. Overall, Bran Castle is an accessible and fascinating destination for those interested in the history and legends of Vlad the Impaler and the Dracula mythos. Subscribe to get notified of my next video. Your comment is also a way to say. Travel to hunt for real monsters, true scary stories. Prepare to be captivated as we embark on an extraordinary journey into the realm of monster hunting. Brace yourself for a heart-pounding adventure that will take you deep into the world of cryptozoology, where mythical creatures come to life. Get ready to immerse yourself in the thrilling pursuit of tracking down real monsters that have long eluded human understanding. In this video, we will delve into the fascinating world of creature tracking and explore the exhilarating challenges faced by those who dare to uncover the truth behind these enigmatic beings. From legendary creatures like Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster to lesser-known cryptids lurking in remote corners of our planet, we will unveil tales that will leave you awestruck. Join us as we unravel mysteries and learn about the techniques used by dedicated monster hunters in their relentless quest for evidence. Discover how cutting-edge technology and ancient folklore intertwine to shed light on these elusive creatures. Prepare to be amazed as we delve into eyewitness accounts, scientific investigations, and astonishing encounters with real monsters. Are you ready to embark on this incredible journey? Let's dive headfirst into the captivating world of monster hunting. The enigmatic wilderness, exploring remote locations for monster sightings. The Amazon rainforest, South America. The dark secrets of the Amazon rainforest. Venture deep into the lush jungle to seek out legendary creatures like the Amazon river dolphin, anaconda, or the elusive jaguar. Discover the wonders of biodiversity in one of the world's most captivating ecosystems. Transylvania, Romania. Immerse yourself in the land of folklore and visit the home of the infamous Dracula. While you may not encounter vampires, you can explore the enchanting Carpathian Mountains and their rich wildlife, including bears and wolves. Komodo Island, Indonesia. Travel to this remote island to come face to face with the Komodo dragon, the largest living lizard species. Witness their ancient, fierce beauty in their natural habitat. The Enchanted Forest, Romania. Journey into the dense and mystical forests of Romania, such as the Hoia Botu forest, known for its paranormal activity and unexplained phenomena. This destination may offer encounters with creatures that defy explanation. The Galapagos Islands, Ecuador. Visit this unique archipelago and witness the incredible diversity of species that inspired Charles Darwin's theory of evolution. From the giant Galapagos tortoises to unique marine life, the Galapagos Islands are a true haven for monster-like creatures. The Aokigahara Forest, Japan. Delve into the hauntingly beautiful Aokigahara Forest, also known as the Sea of Trees or Suicide Forest. While not home to supernatural creatures, this forest is shrouded in mystery and eerie legends, making it a fascinating destination for those seeking an otherworldly experience. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to me grow my channel. Thank you. The Himalayas, Nepal, chasing Bigfoot in North America's untamed wilderness. Embark on a thrilling expedition in search of the legendary Yeti, also known as the Abominable Snowman. Explore the breathtaking mountainous landscapes and delve into the mysteries of this elusive creature. The African Savannah. Embark on a safari adventure across countries like Kenya, Tanzania, or South Africa. Witness the majesty of lions, elephants, giraffes, and other awe-inspiring animals that roam the vast plains. Area 51, Nevada, USA. For those with an interest in extraterrestrial beings, the infamous Area 51 sparks curiosity. While access to the restricted area is limited, you can explore the surrounding Nevada desert and indulge in the allure of the unknown. Mothman. The infamous Mothman of Point Pleasant. Prepare to be amazed by the spine-tingling tales of the infamous Mothman of Point Pleasant. This mysterious winged creature has captivated the imagination of locals and intrigued paranormal enthusiasts around the world. With its haunting appearances and unexplained sightings, the Mothman has become an icon of the unknown, leaving us in awe of its existence. Get ready to delve into a world where reality and myth intertwine, as we uncover the enigmatic secrets surrounding this legendary creature. Deep Blue Mysteries, diving into the depths for aquatic monsters. Embark on a thrilling adventure as we plunge into the depths of the deep blue sea, in search of the enigmatic aquatic monsters that lurk beneath. With our passion for aquatic monster hunting and our relentless pursuit of sea creature expeditions, we fearlessly venture into uncharted waters. Armed with state-of-the-art technology and fueled by the excitement of deep-sea exploration, we are determined to unravel the mysteries that lie beneath the surface. A journey filled with wonder, as we delve into the unknown and encounter creatures that defy imagination. The deep blue mysteries await, and we are ready to dive in. Seeking the Kraken, legendary giant squid encounters. The Kraken, often depicted as a monstrous giant squid, has been the subject of numerous sightings and legends at sea. Sailors have recounted encounters with this colossal creature, describing its immense size and tentacles capable of dragging entire ships into the depths. While scientific evidence of the Kraken's existence is limited, it remains a symbol of the mysterious and awe-inspiring wonders that lie beneath the ocean's surface. Mysterious merfolk and sea serpent tales. Prepare to be amazed by the captivating world of mysterious merfolk and awe-inspiring sea serpent tales. These enchanting creatures have captured the imaginations of people across cultures and throughout history. From ancient folklore to modern-day legends, tales of merfolk have fascinated generations. These half-human, half-fish beings are said to possess incredible beauty, mesmerizing voices, and an affinity for the deep sea. Their stories often depict encounters with sailors, who are either lured into their underwater kingdom or saved from perilous shipwrecks. But it doesn't stop there. Brace yourself for the spine-tingling accounts of sea serpents. These colossal creatures, often described as gigantic snakes or dragons of the ocean depths, have been reported by sailors and explorers since time immemorial. With their immense size and mythical powers, they evoke both fear and wonder in those who dare to venture into uncharted waters. Whether you're a believer in these mythical beings or simply intrigued by their enduring presence in human lore, exploring the mysteries surrounding merfolk and sea serpents is sure to leave you in awe. So dive deep into this section as we unravel tales that will transport you to a world where fantasy meets reality. The Mariana Trench, Pacific Ocean. Dive into the deepest part of the ocean and explore the abyssal depths where fascinating and mysterious deep-sea creatures reside. Discover the unknown and encounter creatures that seem otherworldly. Loch Ness, Scotland. Unraveling Loch Ness, the legendary monster of Scotland. There is plenty Loch Ness Sea monster photo. Embark on a quest to spot the legendary Loch Ness monster, affectionately known as Nessie. Explore the beautiful Scottish Highlands and keep your eyes peeled for any mysterious ripples in the water. The Great Barrier Reef, Australia. Dive into the depths of the world's largest coral reef system and encounter incredible marine life, including sharks, including manta rays, and sea turtles. Explore this underwater wonderland and marvel at the diversity of creatures that call it home. Legends of Transylvania. Prepare to be captivated as we embark on a journey through the mysterious and enchanting legends of Transylvania. Nestled in the heart of Eastern Europe, this bewitching land has long been associated with tales of vampires and werewolves, sending shivers down our spines and igniting our imaginations. Transylvania is renowned for its connection to vampire lore, with the infamous Count Dracula taking center stage. Here, vampire hunting takes on a whole new meaning as visitors can explore the dark history and legends that surround this iconic figure. From exploring the eerie Bran Castle, often linked to Bram Stoker's Dracula, to delving into the rich history of Vlad the Impaler, whose bloodthirsty reputation inspired Stoker's creation, every step in Transylvania is infused with spine-tingling anticipation. Werewolf folklore. But it doesn't stop there. Werewolf folklore also weaves its way through Transylvanian mythology. Step into a world where moonlit nights are filled with legends of humans transforming into powerful creatures under a shimmering moon. As you immerse yourself in these tales passed down through generations, you'll feel a sense of awe at the deep-rooted cultural beliefs that have shaped this region. Ghost tours. And let's not forget about supernatural tourism. Transylvania has become an alluring destination for those seeking an otherworldly experience. Ghost tours take brave souls on haunting expeditions through ancient castles and cemeteries, where spirits are said to roam freely. From engaging with local storytellers who share their chilling encounters to participating in rituals believed to ward off evil entities. Every moment spent here is an extraordinary encounter with the supernatural. Embark on an extraordinary adventure to hunt real or not so real monsters today. Like and subscribe to help me grow my channel.